There are a multitude of things that go into the delivery of a speech. We talked about voice, we talked about body, and we talked about the different methods of delivery. This is why it's important to have the structure and the content prepared so that you don't have to think so much about the delivery when you're delivering your presentation. However, it is essential, so practice will allow you to be prepared without having to focus too much on how you're delivering the message. Using the Pocket Guide to Public Speaking 7th edition presentational aid, I'm going to discuss with you your body in delivery. I'm Dr. Heidi. Let's get started. You want to pay attention to your body language. Your body language includes your facial expression, your eye behavior or eye contact, gestures, and general body movements. Animate your facial expressions as much as possible. Smiling is a sign of mutual welcome, mutual comfort and interest, and mutual goodwill. The start of the speech, the middle of the speech, and the end of the speech. Smiling improves your confidence. You want to maintain eye contact. In the United States, this is super important. One of the most important physical actions that you can use while speaking in Western cultures is, you got it, eye contact. Eye contact maintains quality of directness in speech delivery. It lets people know that they are recognized. It indicates acknowledgement and respect, and it signals to the audience members that you see them as individuals. In other words, when you're making eye contact, you actually need to look at individual people so that they feel like they are a part of your presentation. Scanning. This is a technique used with large crowds. Move your gaze amongst sections of the crowd. Pause to gaze at one person and complete a thought. Give all sections equal attention. And shift your gaze, providing a break from eye contact while maintaining a connection with the audience. So you can look to this side of the room and talk to them. You can look towards this side of the room and talk to, well, the middle of the room. And then you can shift your gaze over here and talk to this group. But if you continue to scan and you don't make it so pronounced, everyone will feel like they are a part of your speech. Use gestures that feel natural. Physical gestures fill in the gaps in your message, illustrate shape or size of objects, and express the depth of an emotion. They should arise from genuine emotions, and they should conform to your personality. Don't make big, grand gestures if they're not called for as part of the speech, or you don't normally use gestures in your everyday speaking situations. You want to create a feeling of intimacy. Nonverbal immediacy is the perceived physical and psychological closeness. It makes listeners respond more positively, and it helps listeners to learn more. If people feel that you are paying attention to them, they are going to connect with you as a speaker and connect with your materials much easier. You want to have some specific keys to establishing immediacy. You want to have enthusiastic vocal delivery, animated facial expressions. You want to smile when it's appropriate, use frequent eye contact, include natural gestures and movement, and maintain an upright posture. Practicing delivery is important. In fact, it is essential. It is just as important as practicing the content and the structure of your speech. Practicing delivery includes more practice leading to greater comfort and practicing with a fully developed speaking outline on your note cards. You want to focus on the message, plan ahead, and practice often. Practice the delivery using your speaking notes. Revise unsatisfactory parts of your speech and alter your notes as you go. So even if you've written your note cards, if something doesn't fit, you can cross it out and put something else in, or redo that one particular note card. And you want to time each part of your speech. So you can time the speech overall, or you can time the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. You can also record yourself with a video recording, or record yourself twice if possible, once after several practice sessions, taking notes on the things that you would like to change. Again, after incorporating and practicing changes. I would not recommend video recording for a beginning speaker. The reason is that you're going to focus more on what you look like and less on the words that you are saying, the content you are delivering, and the structure that you are delivering. So I might start out as an amateur speaker recording audio of my presentation before I add the video piece to focus on if I'm wearing the right dress, if I'm wearing the right makeup, if my teeth look brushed. Any of those things are really unimportant. So make sure not to video record until you are ready. Also, don't ever practice in front of a mirror. You're just going to be critical of what you look like, not of what you are saying. You want to simulate a speech setting when you're practicing delivery. You want to practice under realistic conditions, project your voice to fill the room, and dress appropriately. Practice with at least one volunteer. If you can get more than one, that is even better. Constructive criticism will help with your delivery. Schedule your practice sessions early on so you can give yourself time to prepare and revise if needed. When you take a course in public speaking at the college or university level, even at the high school level, remembering what to do for delivery can be a bit overwhelming. That's why practice is so important. You may not have time in an accelerated course format, so make sure that you're practicing as much or as often as you can. That is why preparing ahead of time for this type of a course is a really good idea.